Dear students, let us now deal with the topic direct and indirect speech. What is meant by direct speech? The actual words of the speaker form the direct speech. They are usually enclosed within inverted commas. The other name for indirect speech is reported speech. Now, let me explain to you. By giving some examples. He said, I am late today. Here, said is the reporting verb, and the words enclosed within inverted commas are the reported words. Now, how do we convert this into indirect speech? Let us see. He said that he was late that day. Dear students, when we have converted direct speech into indirect speech, we have used the conjunction that. So this conjunction is used after the reporting verb said, and we have removed the inverted commas. The sentence reads like this: he said that he was late that day. So here the pronoun I changes into he. Today changes into that day. So you have to remember one important aspect. When you convert direct speech into indirect speech, the tense undergoes a change. Suppose the reporting verb is in the simple past tense. So what is said? Said is the past form of say. So what is the tense of the word said? The tense of the word said is past tense. It is in past tense. Suppose the reporting verb is in past tense, the simple present tense changes into the simple past tense. You have to observe all these changes. I repeat, if the reporting verb is in the simple past tense, you have to change the tense of the word when you convert direct speech into indirect speech. For instance, am changes into was. Simple present tense changes into simple past tense. Present perfect changes into past perfect. Similarly, present continuous tense changes into the past continuous tense. Like that. So the tense of the verb undergoes changes, unlike in active and passive voice. So let us consider another example. She said to me, where are you going? So in this sentence, the reporting verb is in the simple past tense, and the words enclosed within inverted commas are in the present continuous tense. So as per the rule, if the reporting verb is in the simple past tense, when you convert direct speech into indirect speech, the tense undergoes a change. So here we have the present continuous tense. So when you change this sentence into indirect speech, you have to change this into the past continuous tense. So as I told you, present continuous tense changes into the past continuous tense. Here said to is replaced by asked or questioned. Said to is replaced by asked or questioned. She asked me where I was going. So what have we done? We have removed the inverted commas and all punctuation marks. And the present continuous tense is changed into the past continuous tense. Let us consider another example. Gopal said, I am a lawyer. So, the words enclosed within inverted commas declare a statement. So, it is in one way called a statement. Now, how do you convert this into passive voice? Gopal said that we have to use the conjunction that. Gopal said that, and we have to remove the inverted commas. Gopal said that he was a lawyer. So we have converted the simple present tense into the simple past tense. Here am is replaced by was. Gopal said, I am a lawyer. And when we have converted this into indirect speech, the sentence reads like this. Gopal said that he was a lawyer. So such a sentence is called a declarative sentence. Okay. So when you speak or write a declarative sentence, we should use the conjunction that. For example, he said that he was late. He said that he was late. What kind of sentence is it? It is a declarative sentence. So in a declarative sentence, we generally use the conjunction that. Let us take another example. He says, I am intelligent. He says, I am intelligent. So here we have to observe one thing. The reporting verb is in the simple present tense. If the reporting verb is in the simple present tense, you should not change the tense of the words enclosed within inverted commas when you convert this into indirect speech. The sentence is, he says that he is intelligent. You have to change this into simple past tense if the reporting verb is in the past tense. But here the reporting verb is in the simple present tense. So you should not change the tense. Simple present tense remains the same. That is one of the important aspects that you have to bear in mind. Now coming to the statements in the simple present tense. The teacher said, the sun rises in the east. Actually, the tense of the words enclosed within inverted commas is the simple present tense. The sun rises in the east. Rise is a simple present tense verb. Strictly speaking, when you convert direct speech into indirect speech, we have to change this into the simple past tense if the reporting verb is in the simple past tense. But in this particular case, you should not change the tense. The indirect speech also should be written in the simple present tense because it is the universal truth. And for all universal truths, you have to use the simple present tense only, even though the reporting verb is in the simple past tense. So it is a very important aspect. You have to bear it in mind. Now let us convert this into indirect speech. The teacher said that, said is followed by that as usually, because it is a statement. The teacher said that the sun rises in the east. Though the reporting verb is in simple past tense, we have to write this sentence in the simple present tense only, because it is a universal truth. For example, the teacher said, the earth revolves around the sun. So how do you convert this into indirect speech? The sentence is, the teacher said that the earth revolves around the sun. So why do you use the simple present tense? Because it is a universal truth. Let us consider another example. Let us take an interrogative sentence. Ravi said to me, are there crocodiles in this river? It is an interrogative sentence because it ends with a question mark. Now, how do you convert this into indirect speech? Ravi said that, or Ravi asked me or inquired me if, you have to introduce if or whether, if there were crocodiles in that river. See, just look at the changes that take place when we convert direct speech into indirect speech. Said to is replaced by asked or inquired, and we have to remove the inverted commas, and we have to introduce if or whether. So Ravi asked me if there were crocodiles in that river. So the simple present tense changes into the simple past tense, and this changes into that. Okay, let us deal with another example. Suresh said, please take rest. So here it's a piece of advice. So we can replace the word said with advised. How do you change this into indirect speech? Suresh advised me, because the subject is understood. Suresh advised me to take rest. Take rest. So it is an imperative sentence, and we can use the word advised instead of said. So this sentence in the indirect speech is, Suresh advised me to take rest. Similarly, the doctor said to me, okay, please take rest. The doctor advised me to take rest. Suppose it is a command. It is a command. The officer said to the soldiers, shoot the enemy. Then said is replaced by commanded or ordered. So it is also an imperative sentence. So how do you change that sentence into indirect speech? The officer ordered the soldiers to shoot the enemy. So dear students, when you convert direct speech into indirect speech or indirect speech into direct speech, you have to make certain changes, not only in the tense but also in several other aspects. For instance, this changes into that, here changes into there, now changes into then, today changes into that day, yesterday changes into the previous day, tomorrow changes into the next day or the following day. So dear students, I hope you have followed some of the important rules which you have to bear in mind while converting direct speech into indirect speech. Hope all of you have understood it. Thank you very much.